Hey everyone, I'm Summer and welcome back to my channel where solopreneurs, coaches, creators learn how to bridge the gap between ideas and execution, between plans and action, and between visibility and authority. This is my part where somebody comes in and teaches me something, where I sit down with incredible experts who teach me and you something practical, valuable, game changing. Today, we are stepping into a topic that so many of you have on your bucket list. I did on 2017, writing your book. You want to write that book. You want to write a book that builds authority, tells your story, and transforms the people around you. Today, my guest is Anna Fox. Anna, say hello.
Hello.
She's a certified nonfiction book coach. And she's an editor who helps leaders, coaches, and consultants finally write that dang book that they've been dreaming about. And not just write it, make it a great one. Anna works with people who are already have the expertise, but they get stuck in self-doubt or confusion about how the process is going to be like. She helps them move from unfinished draft to a finished book and helps them get it published and make it powerful. Her confidence and craft, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Through this wonderful program, she provides structure, editorial guidance, and real accountability to help authors not only publish the book, but grow their identity of being an author, which she says is next level leadership. That's why I'm talking to Anna today, because I too teach you how to build an authority. And how else if you're not writing a book, right? So, Anna, welcome. I
Hello.
want to start with one thing that we hear all the time. I would love to write a book. Everyone
Mm,
says it, but only a few actually do it. From where I sit, I think a lot of people underestimate how vulnerable writing can be. You're putting your ideas out there, your story, your expertise out for judgment. But
yeah.
I would love to hear what you hear behind that hesitation. Like, what's the biggest reason that people give you why they haven't written that book yet?
Well, I've done several surveys on this subject.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that people say that's stopping them the most is time. They don't have the time, or there's not enough time, or it isn't
Mm-hmm.
the right time. And I have to work with them to say, well, it's never the right time to do anything. You have to make the time, you have to prioritize the time. What's really going on underneath the surface there? And really, what it is I don't know how. I don't know how to start. I don't know how to do a structure. What if I'm rejected? Uh,
Mm.
what if it's not good enough? So it's all the doubts then that come to the fore. And you touched on it there really nicely in your introduction when you said that writing a book is about becoming the author. It's a real identity shift because
Yes.
in the process of writing the book, you really confront yourself. You face all this fear and doubt. And it's about growing into your author boots. It's about stepping into authorship. So the way I like to work with people is, first of all, there's a proven system, and it starts with asking yourself the right questions, which you don't know unless you've
Mhm.
taught them, right? And I think to go back to what you were saying, the mistake people make is they start a book um, thinking that they can just go ahead and write.
Mm.
They don't have any structural way of organizing what they're writing, so they get stuck and then they blame
Right.
themselves and think they're no good. That's
Right.
not the case. They need a structure, they need a process. And then to go with that process, they need support and accountability and someone to be their cheerleader to get them over those hurdles so they can grow because this is the personal growth process as well.
Mm-hmm. And I've seen so many brilliant solopreneurs. They stall
Mm.
and because they think they don't have something to say or
Mm.
because they don't know where to start. And when
Yes.
they do start, they lose steam, like I did. I actually, Anna, started writing my book in 2017. I collected all my data on my coaching clients from the past and I put a structure to it. I knew exactly what to do. I have no idea why I did not write it. If you ask me why is your book not published yet, I wouldn't have an answer in 2018 or 2019.
Do you know
But
now why you stopped?
I still don't know why I stopped. But I know why I started. It was my accountability group that pushed me.
Ah, you
So
see,
I'm
there you
finally
are.
done. I'm published. Yes. My book is
Yes,
out there and it's selling well.
that's
Well,
brilliant.
better than I imagined it would. It would.
And that's brilliant. And
Hmm.
I think you've just hit the nail on the head there. It's the accountability
It's
piece.
the accountability piece. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, because that's the thing. If you know you've got to have your book written or the next deadline is in 2 weeks'
Hmm.
time, you're going to make
Hmm.
sure that you've done it.
Hmm.
And it's the
And when you
same with
publicly
everything.
announce it.
Yes, yes. Or when someone is waiting for it and they're expecting it, you've got to
Hmm.
show up and you've got to turn it in. And that's
Yep.
the difference. Suddenly you find the time.
Yes, you make the time.
Same with everything.
Miraculously, where was it all this time
Yeah.
before?
Oh, where's
For
it?
7 years.
Which is
So,
funny. And the thing as well, relating to your point of starting and stopping, right?
yeah.
Um, Only 3% of people who start a book actually finish. It's a tiny number. But there's something huge, like I think it's about 87% of people want to
Mm,
do it. That's what's on their bucket list, like you said.
mm,
But
mm,
only 3% who start actually finish because they don't have the structure, and then they don't have the confidence slips, and everything just kind of grinds to a halt.
mhm.
But
A
that can
lot
be
of
fixed.
yeah,
Yeah,
a
and a
lot of
lot of
solopreneurs think they have nothing to say.
yeah. Well,
You're an
that's not
expert at what you do.
yes,
How is it that you don't have anything to say, right?
yes. And the blueprint process that I teach as the foundation,
Mm-hmm.
that part really helps you to dive into what you do have to say, what you really want to say, and how you want to say it. And again, a lot of the time, people, they do know what they want to say, they just haven't
Mm-hmm.
quite articulated it,
Yeah.
or they could be a bit scared of it. Because the thing is, with writing a book, it is that visibility piece that you mentioned. You
Mm,
are putting your stake in the ground with the thing you
mm,
believe
mm,
in,
mm,
and it's intractable. You can't just, like a post, you can't just take it down.
mm.
You've put it out there. But that is also the piece that makes you the authority. And
Yes.
there's the word author is at the stem of the word authority. So whether you
Yes.
like it or not, Summer, whether you like it or not, when you
Mhm.
become an author, people will regard you as the authority. So the better your book is, the more considered it is, the better planned out it is, the more you follow a process and have accountability, the more confident and comfortable you're going to feel about stepping into authorship.
Yes. And people that write a book still make mistakes, right? So,
Of
have you
course.
seen people making mistakes while they're
Yes.
writing a book? And I
Yes, all the
imagine it's
time.
more than just grammar or structure.
Yes. And you know, people say, oh, there's a typo in my book. There isn't a single professionally published book without a typo. It's
Yes.
just normal. It's just normal. Like they're the tiny, teeny things. Um, and it's important not to get stuck on those things. That's all kind of perfectionism. That's not the big deal. The big deal is the
Mhm,
big picture. The big deal is the message. The big deal is who's it for?
mhm,
And importantly, the transformation of the reader. Because when we get to nonfiction, prescriptive nonfiction, we're teaching our readers something, right? As executive coaches, we're
mhm,
bringing them, starting with them at the point where their problem is. And then by the time they finish the book, they've found the solution to their problem. Your
mhm,
method, your
mhm.
theory, your way of working is the solution to the problem that they've got.
I love that distinction.
Mm,
It's writing a book is one thing, but then becoming an author is like, why did I never see that?
yeah.
Author is the starting of authority. I love
Right.
that.
Isn't it so nice?
That's something that a lot of aspiring writers need to hear.
Mm.
I
Well,
I
I hope
have.
anyone who hears this takes it on board because it's important. And it's
Mhm,
important to ask yourself, am I shying away from it
mm,
because I'm not sure of myself?
mm,
That's why I'm saying I don't have enough time, or,
mm,
oh, I need more time to do this, or I have to get my master's degree first. I mean, it could be any number of excuses, right? And you don't. You need the
mm,
structure for writing it, the right questions for writing it, and the accountability and the guidance to do it.
mm. That's another thing I write in my book. People chasing accolades before they get a little confident enough, like, now I can do this because I have
Yeah,
this degree, because I have the master's, because I have the
right.
PhD. If I don't have
Yeah,
it, I can't start it.
yeah. And
So,
it's not true.
it's not true, no.
No, it's
And
not true.
people that are just starting out there, maybe they're halfway through, they're feeling stuck. What
Yes.
advice do you have for these people? Because that is usually the breaking point where people are either
Yeah.
pushing through or totally giving up.
Yeah.
But what should they
So
do to get back into that momentum?
I would always recommend to look at your foundation.
Hmm.
Is the piece where you start with. And I don't mean you have to scratch everything and start again,
Mhm,
but and I've got a free gift for people today that's going to help with that problem.
mhm,
Um, it's asking key questions at the start. And the first key question that I can give you now is
mhm,
why?
Why?
Why am I writing this book above all other books? Because that shows you your purpose, and your purpose gives you your through line, and your purpose will be the motivation to get you all the way to the end. And I write about that
Beautiful.
extensively. But if you don't know why you're writing this book above all others, and I do meet people frequently who say, oh, I don't know which book to start on first. So they don't know the topic, or they pick one and then they go to the other. It's the book you feel that you have the most, you feel the most strongly about, the message you want to put across the most. Why? I want to help people. I met this woman and she needed my services so badly. And there must be more people out there like her, and I want to reach them. And the way I can reach them most
Hmm.
easily, most widely, with most authority is with a book.
Hmm.
So it's
Yes.
knowing your why, and that would be my first recommendation to anyone who's stuck is go back and dig into that, and even journal that out over a couple of pages. Go deep
Mm-hmm.
and really figure it out.
And that why is not because Summer said or because Anna told me to write a book. It has to be deeper than that, right?
Exactly. It's got to come from the inside, It's got to come
Hmm.
from the inside. So,
Yeah. For
and
me,
it
it
can be,
was.
yeah, go
Go
on.
on.
Sorry.
For me, it was the authority building part. And when
Okay.
people started seeing me as an authority and told me to write a book, initially it was because people told me. And only in 2025, I felt that nudge that, this is about an authority. I have coached so many people. And my coaching experiences are going to help so many other people. And true to form, my beta readers, five of them, while they were beta reading, they told me that this book is changing my life.
Yeah, it's great, isn't
That
it?
that was powerful. And that's probably prodding me to write my next book.
Yes.
That's my why for the second book.
That's brilliant because now you've got validation that
Hmm.
your book is changing people's lives. And ultimately, isn't that the goal of all
That's the
coaching?
goal. Hmm.
The goal is to help people change their lives for the better. And I mean, I know from when I started out in coaching, because before COVID, I wasn't coaching, I ran writing courses, everything was offline. Um,
Hmm.
but I came across a book, and I've come across several books since that have made me stop in my tracks and see the world in a different way, change my point of view, alter my way of thinking, help me take action in the world I wouldn't have taken before. And that is the power of a book. And the other power of a book is it's timeless, right? It's a unique form of media. It's long
Hmm.
form. Someone can
Hmm.
engage with it over a period of time
Yeah.
and have a more satisfying experience when they finish when they put the book down. So
Hmm.
I think there are so many wonderful reasons for doing it. And in spite of all the technology, and we'll come to that in a minute, the
Hmm.
AIs and all the things, um, people still love that experience of turning the pages, putting the book on the shelf, and that book will sit there for longer than you and I will ever sit here because they're timeless. And I think they just last the test of time.
That's beautiful and so powerful. Just like this conversation, it's been a powerful conversation. And you guys, this is a reality check for a lot of people like us who have been sitting on their book for a long period and it's not out there into the world yet. Anna spoke about her free gift. You will find a description of the free gift and a link to get it in the description below. Just take a look. And you'll also find Anna's website, a way to get in touch with her. Would you like people to get in touch with you via LinkedIn, Anna?
Absolutely. Or they can, I'll leave my website there as well. Absolutely. My LinkedIn is great. And any questions,
Website
anyone,
and link.
yeah, please feel free to ask me any questions. I'm very happy to hear from people.
That's wonderful. You guys, if you're ready to bring your book to life, go connect with Anna, okay? Everything that you need to connect with her is down there in the description. She's got amazing resources to help you move from stuck to published with confidence and craft.
Yes.
And of course, subscribe to my channel because I don't want you to miss this Teach Me Something episodes. Wonderful people. Each one is bringing in almost like a master class into turning your ideas into impact and your expertise into authority. Let's do this. Until the next time, see you guys.